sperm. And laws do. But does it really matter? Because some people would say, well, couldn't the sperm just swim and the one that is alive and fertilize the eggs? So we did an experiment to check that. So we took a very large group of queens, and with the help of the Beaver Lodge team, I put 60 colonies, half of them with regular queens that had been maintained at 25 degrees, and the others with heat or cold stress queens. And to make a long story short, the effect was very clear. In various different methodologies or ways that we tested queen performance and colony productivity, there was a clear difference. So in this one, we see seal brood proportion. This is a measure of queen performance. We see whether it's a very nice seal brood or not. And you see the controls much higher than the temperature stress. This is adult population, and it was around half for the temperature stress colonies. And for honey production, it was around 1/3 or so. So it was very dramatic, the difference. And over winter, the colonies didn't die, just performed very poorly during the summer. We put them to overwinter indoors, very carefully, very well nutritious, everything okay. Well, the controls, no one died, and in the temperature stress, we have a lot of mortality, 60%. Anyway, so we know that this is a problem. And this is a photo of Ali Maka. You might have seen her talk, some of you maybe. And she had this little diagram that I borrowed because to explain that although we know that temperature stress is a problem, it's not the only problem that queens have. They can have a variety of other causes of stress. And what Ali is doing now is trying to look at markers, molecular markers, that can help us identify stress in queens. Because if we are going to produce more here or even import more efficiently, we need to understand better what's going on. Okay, so these are things that we are doing or moving forward, not just we, as in general. We're looking at protein markers, and then we're also comparing the performance of different stocks, imported and local, because we have a variety of different queen stocks that come here and also that we produce. So Shelly Hoover has a talk, I think it's tomorrow, on stock performance of the first ones we tested. And then the other point I have to make, I'd like to make is, because we have this very short season and long winters, we have a problem producing queens early enough in large scale. So what we are planning to do is looking at ways to do queen banking or overwintering nooks, like small colonies. And this is something that some large beekeepers do successfully in their own operations. But the question is, can this be a commercial operation for selling queens viable enough in terms of economics? And to finish, these are just some of these efforts on research on overwintering queens, trying to develop methods that can be economically feasible and scale up. And one group that we're working on is from BC. There is 2 groups in Ontario and in Quebec. And I believe this is just a photo of a lot of the people that help Miriam collect data, as well as other funders and so on. So if you have questions about Miriam's data in particular, she has a poster outside and willing to talk, as well as she has a copy of the bee breeding guide that might be of interest. So thank you very much.